Hello everybody and hello my fellow Ableton Live producers. My name is Wobham and I'm going to show you how I build up my live set in a simple way because some of you asked me to do or to show how I do this. Now, to start with, I make 8 different channels and I'm going to rename them. And in my live set I have everything grouped or labeled in 2 groups. So the first one is drums, so the first is kick, clap or snare, hi-hat and perk. The second is bass, that's everything with sound, sound 1, sound 2 and sound 3. When I produce my tracks, I bounce them in every time that I can do this like this here. So I can put the kick track in here, the clap, the snare channel, hi-hat, perk, bass, and so on. So I can play with every sound when I'm playing live. That's the thing behind of the whole story. I don't like only 2 channels or 4 channels. It's nothing to do, and I like it when it's a little bit complex and I can rearrange my live set on the stage. So next step, I'm going to colorize them, that it's a little bit more better to see. So next step is I'm going to make another 2 channels for the groups. I will not group them like this here, because I personally like it more with separate tracks like this here. So I have not an additional, I can show it to you, additional track, because I'm working with Launchpad, and if I make it like this, I have 8, 9, 10 channels. But I like it for the control like this. I have 8 channels, and if I have 10, I have to switch over, and that's not the thing I want. I want it easy and good to see. So I remove the groups here, and for information, very much controllers, maybe you know it, are based on this. It's like 8 channels and mostly this this way. So next step is I'm going to rename those here to drums and sound. So everything from here I'm going to write to this here, and everything from here I'm going to write to this. For this I need this section here. If you can't see this section, you have to check this box here, the I/O, that's in and output. So this have to be yellow. Now I'm going to every channel and switch it. But before I do this, I have to put in here my track. I'm going to choose this here, and I'm going to take this to the right places. Sound 1, bass, clap. That's it. That's now an easy form of how I arrange. Normally it's a little bit more complex, but to show you the idea behind the set, this should be right here. So now I'm going to switch it here to audio 2. That means where goes the audio from this channel. Now it goes to the master. It goes from here directly to this point here, to the output. But I want that it goes to the drums. Now it's going in here. The same with this here, the same with this, and the same with this. Don't need an input here. So, and now the same game with the sound. So I'm choosing here the sound to the sound and blah 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 blah. Now it's important here, if you would play now the kick, you can see the signal or the clap, but you can't hear anything. What's going on? Shit. But it's easy. You have to put the monitoring to in, because now it's off. And firstly, you have to track here the no input section, the same like here. So now is coming through the drums channel. And next I'm going to make another channel, and here again no inputs, audio to master is good, and this channel is going to be my master, because I have made the experience that if you put effects on the master channel itself, it uses more CPU usage than when you make an own master before the real master. So again, I'm going to route the sounds from here and from here to the master here. So tack, tack, and again monitoring to in. So now when I'm playing this here, the sound from the drum section goes to the drums. I'm going to make it visible here. And then I take the bass here. The bass goes to the sound, and the sound from here goes to the master here, and from here it goes to this master. That's a trick. So next step, the controller. This is my controller. I have a Level ADS8. That's one piece of my live setup. For this video here, I use only this to show you the basics of my set. Normally I have a Launchpad and other controllers, but that's not important for this scenario here. So I'm going to show you, if you don't have a Launchpad and you want to build your set like this up, and for example you would have more lines and different tracks, and you want to move from here to here without using your mouse. That's what I personally don't like. I don't like to touch my notebook on the stage. I want that it's standing there, but I don't want to touch it. So there's a very cool solution for this. So if you look at here, now you can't see anything big, but if you go on the MIDI button here, you can see here. Oh, I have to put it away. You can see there's a play button, up, down, and then a number, and that's for navigation in live. You can I don't know the word in English, but you can choose those to a button on your controller. So I'm going to mark this, and then I can push any button I want. I could need take a fader, but it's not very logic to do this. So I choose this here for the play button. I choose this for up, and I choose this here for down. And this here I will take now this knob here. I can do it to this. Sorry if I don't know the word. So now you can see if I move this knob, I can up and down on the live set, or I can with the arrows here up and down. And to play one track, or also if you know, if I play, I will push this here. It's every time this. So if I go on this, it will sound like this. You can, if you want to have this here assigned to, you can go MIDI tab, push this and go to this. So you will assign, that's the word, assign, sorry. You assign this button to this here. So now if it's playing, I can use this button to stop. So next one, I'm going to show you how the word is away. Okay, sorry for the F word. So now go on. I will do this on my faders here on the controllers. So for this I have to mark this, move it, the same with this, the same with this, same with this, same with this, and so on. And now I can show you when I'm putting it down here. If you see here, when I'm putting it down and up, and go up till the limit here, it will go in Ableton till 6 dB. That's not what I want. That's too much. So what I'm going to do is go and again to the MIDI section here, and I can see here the volume. That's this what I assigned, and I can choose now here 0 dB. That's what I want. Don't want it to peak over 0 dB. So voila, MIDI closing. And now if I go up, it only reaches this. Ah, it's playing. Oh, this is not assigned correctly here. So perfect. Yeah. And now if I am playing a track, I can easily remove the kick. Or if you know what I mean. So yeah, that's the fader one, and that's how I do this. The faders are mapped like this. And next one are the filters. I have normally more controllers, and on this controller I have the filters for every channel. So that means I have a low cut and a high cut, low cut, high cut, low cut, high cut, and so on till the last channel here. I will show it now on the kick here. So the rest is every time the same, but another channel, that you can see what I mean. So I go to audio effects and pick a EQ8, put it on the kick. And now I have to put it to this one here, and again here on the 8th point to this. First I will need this here, and I will check the MIDI here again. Take the frequency, I have to mark it here, and now I can move this here. And if I move it, it will go assigned. And now I don't want it to go till 22 kilohertz. I like it around 2, not plus minus 2. And the same I do with the Q on the same knob. And the Q, it's important, it's starting with the normal thing on 0.7. If you choose 0.1, it's a little bit too deep down, and it's cutting the bass away. And here I normally around 1.70, but it's try if you do this, try it and make your own results out of it. The same here with this point, I will mark this here and take another knob and move it, and here I can see it goes from 22 kilohertz to 30 hertz, and that's too less. I want to go like 500 hertz. That should be enough. So if I'm playing the kick now, I can with this knob cut the lows, and with this knob here I can cut the highs. And that's only for the kick track. That's only the kick track. So now from my side, I do this with every channel here. So I can make the changements in every channel, like the bass, the sound, or hi-hats, like I want on the stage. And to this, I make the same with the drums and the sound. But here I make a little more extra. So I will show you what I mean with this. I put an EQ8 again on this track here, and will assign this to a knob. I will choose a knob now. It doesn't matter, because it's just for you to see what I mean. I will choose this one, the 5th knob here, and again I will do it to around 2 kilohertz, and I will check the Q again, and here 0.7 and to around this should be enough. And now to this, I like it when it goes off. Now when you hear the sound, I will show you. When it goes up, it's too dry for me. I like it when it gets a little bit wetter, a little bit more reverb or delay. So what I do in this case, I will take a sound effect and put here a reverb. Decay time I like it when it's a little bit longer. And yeah, here you can play like yourself, what you want. It's just a fast picture of how I do it. And I will assign this, so this is this reverb now I made, to this knob too. So now when I'm playing this, and I love this. That's my thing. You can do whatever you want, but for me it's very, yeah, I love it. Yeah, and the same with the sound and the master. And you can do the same effect with delay or whatever. I'm not going to show you now how you can build your effects or what cool effects are or whatever, because I only want to show you how my set is built up. If you have questions, you can ask me. I will show it. I can make another video and show it to you. Yeah, and the last one is, I'm going to show you it on here. What is very cool, I will take a preset delay here, this one here. I can assign to this one here effects too. So perhaps I want to clap here. Now if I have, as I assigned this sound effect to this button here, also this here and this here to this button. I can do the same with the hi-hat, with the perk and whatever I want. That's the nice thing on Ableton. I can do whatever I want. I can make it how I love it. So and yeah, that's the basic of my live set. 8 channels where I put my tracks in, which are made for 8 channels, which I prepared for this. And yeah, I think that's all. And if you have questions or something else, you can every time ask me on Facebook, YouTube, SoundCloud, and I can make another video. I hope you liked this. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, to another time. Have a good time. Bye bye.